What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and welcome to a brand new episode of Destiny Tips and Tactics. Today we're covering some more in-depth callouts and strategies on Thieves Den, which is week 5 of Trials of Osiris. We're going to do some callouts, some of the strategies that our team is running, and how we've generally been dealing with some of the more problematic strategies in the game, or I should say in the map. So for callouts, I've tried to simplify it as much as possible. I think there's a lot you can specifically call out on this map with all the winding tunnels and where people are at. So I've tried to just narrow it down to sides. So there's the cave spawn, which is Bravo, and then you have the cave door that then leads into the cave tunnels out onto the platform where you get a lot of sniper action. There's also the ship tunnels, so that makes it a lot easier if you differentiate those two. If you have the open spawn or alpha, you have the elbow or L, which then leads out to the pipes, which then goes on to the platform out there. And then right in the middle of both the tunnels, cave tunnels, and elbow or pipes is the middle stairs, which then has that middle door. If you're playing the bottom side of middle door, you can just call that lane mid. And right next to mid or the middle door, you have the ship. And the ship is going to be how you differentiate between the sides here, just using the same callouts that we mentioned previously. If they're spawning alpha and the enemy team, then you want to say that they're open side of the ship, and that means they're kind of in those winding pathways over there. And if they're spawned on the cave side, you just want to say they're on the cave side of the ship, and that should let your team know that you have enemies on that side of the ship. So hopefully that helps out a lot of folks. So hopefully that is easy enough for you guys to understand. And again, all these pictures should help out with the callouts there. Now, in terms of strategies that we're running, if we're on Alpha or Bravo, because the sides, that's cave or open side, they're very similar in how they kind of play out. There's some symmetry there going on. We basically have the same identical strategies. There's 2 platform, 1 mid door or that bottom mid area. Whenever we run that 2 platform, there's always 1 sniper, and that sniper is watching on outside platform on the opposite side that they spawn. So if you spawn on cave side, you're going to be watching the open side as you come out around the corner of the cave and then look through that door, that open door. I've gotten a lot of snipes over there, just straight up killing folks left and right that try to challenge with the sniper. And the other person is either covered, like they're pushing out alongside me. So Teddy was specifically had the Mida multi-tool, and I would get a snipe. He would just be pushing across on their side of the platform and then either nading or using his Mida to finish up kills. If I got a body shot, he would finish off the kill with a nade or whatever. And there might be a couple different enemies over there, so he might throw the nade, into the pack of them so he could get a kill, finish the guy that I hit, and then fight some more of the folks that might be over there assisting that enemy. I would then push up and help him out, and we basically squeeze. Sometimes, depending on how the scenario worked out, the person that was running middle door would rotate up towards us if there was 3 people up top, or they would flank all the way around. It just really depended on the team composition this week that we had and what people felt comfortable doing. The other strategy is 2 middle door, 1 platform. That platform, that loner, is the sniper, and they're playing back up against the door because you don't want to go out too far. If you overcommit, you could put yourself in a sticky situation. You want to listen to what your teammates are calling out. Hey, there's 3 low. Okay, that means that you can push up into those stairways without getting sniped and having to worry about potentially dying and being a liability for your teammates. It's kind of the same mentality with this one. If you're going bottom middle door, there's not great snipe angles that you're going to see people kind of pop off and take, just because the way that plays out down there is just too close to really snipe effectively. There are a couple situations where you can pop down from top side. Let's say I have the sniper. I will rotate down towards mid and look either towards the cave side of the ship or the open side of the ship and snipe down those alleys. That's a great opportunity to pop some heads or get some body shots, and then you just run back up the steps really quick. The angle there is a lot better. We also have one other strategy that we utilize, and that is 2 platform, which is very identical to the very first strategy I covered. And then we have one person going on a hard flank. This is specifically for the people that like to turtle up and camp either on elbow or in tunnels. We'll send one person on a long flank and, you know, basically cause a lot of havoc. So, and then I explained the concept of radar rushing. If you guys missed that, I highly recommend that you check out that video, which I'll link in the description, and it'll be annotated on screen for you guys. Check that video out. It explains radar rushing, and that's basically what we're doing when we flank. You know, one guy pushes, he causes a lot of radar confusion, and then we push in from the front of that attack, and then we try to clean up and nade out and do all the things to win rounds. Now, some of the frequent things that I've seen so far from teams are basically running the exact same thing, 2 platform, 1 snipe up at the platform, and then they might run 1 person down low. Or in a lot of situations, I've seen players go with like quick res or quick revive armor. So that's like Crest of Alpha Loopy, Light Beyond Nemesis. They will use those, and they will all just sit on each other and wait for you to push them. So if you get a kill, if you get a pick, they might have snipers in final rounds or something like that. If you get a pick though, they're there for the quick res, and it makes it very difficult and kind of like a tedious process to weed out each single one and ISO them far enough so that they can't get a quick res and you can you know, kill them out. We've lost quite a few rounds on players doing that specific strategy. Usually, depending on our team composition, we're able to overcome because a lot of those folks aren't really relying on their shot. They're relying on you getting close enough, and I explained this on Cauldron, you getting close enough to make their shotgun effective so they can get a quick res as you blink in or jump in or just try to attack, and they will shotgun you down. So that's kind of been some strategies that we saw from a lot of different teams. Now, I mentioned this in my first video for Thieves Den. Grenades are super important because of teams that are, you know, either stacking on each other with quick revives or ones that are, you know, kind of aggressive. You can catch a lot of people in the tunnel. So this is an opportunity to utilize 2 grenades or Touch of Flame if you're a Sun Singer, or Gift of the Sun, or Armamentarium if you are a Titan, or Nothing Manacles, which is what I was running with on my Warlock predominantly throughout all of Saturday today for Trials of Osiris. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this is in depth enough. If you have any questions about you know, loadouts or anything, I'll be in the comment section answering you guys' questions. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss next week's tips and tactics videos. And until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. The first round or second round, I sniped. She was there. Got some good resins. I thought you played phenomenally, Bombshell.
Thank you.
If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?